And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has.
After the scam allegations came to light, Joe Rogan didn't hold back. He went after Floyd Mayweather, calling him out for his money problems and rumored bankruptcy. With a sarcastic tone, Rogan questioned what went wrong, even poking fun at Floyd for suddenly going quiet. He asked why the once flashy boxer isn't showing off his luxury watches anymore now that the financial drama is out in the open. Rogan also highlighted how the public has started turning on Floyd, saying that a lot of people are fed up with him after the alleged scam.
Watch goes for $2 million, and they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate.
In response to the growing backlash, which Joe Rogan's comments only intensified, Floyd Mayweather fired back at his critics. He said the judgment he's facing is unfair and biased. Mayweather compared himself to wealthy figures like Warren Buffett, saying they're praised for how they make money while he's always under the microscope. He called out the double standard and said it all comes down to racism.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media or I'm doing exhibition, it's like, oh man, he's broke.
Standing his ground, Floyd Mayweather made it clear that making money isn't a crime. He questioned why no one criticizes older wealthy individuals, some in their 80s, for continuing to build their fortune, yet he gets attacked for doing the same as a young black man. Mayweather said the criticism he faces is completely unfair and rooted in a double standard.
It's not a crime for them to make money. They don't say nothing about the guys that's 80 and 90 that's still making hundreds of millions and billions, but soon as somebody black does it, your people, your own people, say, oh,
As news of Floyd Mayweather's financial issues kept spreading, Logan Paul weighed in, comparing it to his own experience with the boxing icon. Looking back, Logan said he felt misled and dragged along, especially after not getting paid on time for his fight with Mayweather.
Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. But I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know, and I don't really care. I just want...
Responding to the fallout from Floyd Mayweather's controversy, Triple H shared his thoughts, saying he's disappointed with how everything has played out. He noted that the situation has exposed Mayweather's flaws in a big way and believes the damage might be permanent. Triple H also added that Floyd doesn't even seem interested in fixing his image or regaining the public's trust.
Starting to get older, like he's showing you flaws in his buildup of 24/7. He's showing you the flaws, and there's too much family drama going on. He's not focused. He's not training right. He's eating like...
After news broke about Floyd Mayweather's alleged bankruptcy, Gareth A. Davies offered his take, saying Floyd seems clearly frustrated by everything that's happening. He pointed out that the controversy is far from settled and that Mayweather could be dealing with the fallout for quite a while, especially with the scam allegations still hanging over him.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the point.
I know, it's an interesting one, but he was adamant that he wanted...
Aid Olado didn't hold back in his criticism of Floyd Mayweather, calling out his long obsession with money. He highlighted how Floyd even changed his nickname from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather to push that image. But now, Aid said, that same image has come back to haunt him, painting Floyd not as a boxing legend, but as a bankrupt scammer. In his view, Mayweather's legacy is now hanging by a thread.
Let's get you up to speed. So Floyd Mayweather, in the last week or so, has been doing what Floyd Mayweather has been doing for the past, 15 years, since he changed his nickname from Pretty Boy to Money. And that has been showing off his money.
Aid Oladipo called out Floyd Mayweather for constantly flaunting his wealth, from million-dollar watches to bags of cash. He pointed out that Floyd seemed more interested in showing off his money than honoring the sport of boxing. According to AD, this obsession with image has ended up overshadowing what should have been his true legacy in the ring.
He's been showing off his wealth, right? His watches, his private jets. He's been going to the bank and counting millions and carrying it out the bank in, I don't know, in duffel bags. But he's been showing off his money.
Adolapo didn't hide his disappointment, calling the serious charges against Floyd Mayweather truly embarrassing. He explained that Floyd's constant obsession with money has upset a lot of people, and admitted that he, too, feels let down by the boxing legend.
That has angered a few people. Even I, to be fair, I'm not going to sit on the fence here. I tweeted and said, this is quite sad, right?
Joe Rogan shared a similar view, stating that Floyd Mayweather's obsession with flaunting his wealth has severely damaged his legacy. Now that Floyd's true situation is out in the open, Joe believes the public's opinion has turned to outright hatred, which he finds truly sad. In Rogan's eyes, Mayweather's constant focus on money has ruined what could have been a legendary, untouchable career.
One of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for...
Supporting Joe Rogan's point, his guest Andrew Huberman pointed out how Floyd Mayweather's behavior has backfired on him. Huberman said that constantly showing off his wealth has only sparked envy within the boxing world. Joe added that this obsession with flaunting his riches has created widespread animosity, and now, with Floyd exposed as a scammer, the public's hatred toward him has only grown stronger.
It's envy.
Yes. Yeah, it creates envy, and you want him to lose, but he's not gonna.
Joe Rogan criticized Floyd Mayweather's mindset, using his exhibition fight with Logan Paul as a prime example. He pointed out that Logan ended up making more money from the fight than Floyd, something the boxer couldn't seem to accept. Joe suggested that this fact has bothered a lot of people and hinted that Floyd's attitude might be rooted in deeper psychological issues.
This is what's going on right now, where a bunch of fighters are upset because Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather just fought, and Logan Paul made $20 million and Floyd Mayweather made $100 million, and they're looking at this like, hey, what about me? Like, how come I'm not making that kind of...
Joe Rogan went on to explain that combat sports work differently than most people think. It's not just about skill, it's about drawing attention and generating pay-per-view buys. He noted that while Floyd Mayweather is incredibly talented, his ability to pull in big PPV numbers has dropped, especially with the controversies surrounding him. Rogan stressed that this is something Floyd needs to seriously consider going forward.
Whether you like it or not, even if you are an elite, the elite of the elite, a Kamaru Usman, or, pick any style bender, some of the best fighters in the UFC, even the elite of the elite, the money comes from people wanting to buy your pay-per-view. It's real simple.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, maybe in a perfect world, it's the most skillful fighter gets the most amount of money, but that's not how it works here. In the world of combat sports, professional prize fighting, it's all about how many eyes are going to watch.
As the accusations against Floyd Mayweather continued to surface, Conor McGregor and Dana White seized the moment to mock him. In a satirical exchange, they joked about Floyd's private jets, with McGregor commenting on his tax issues, calling it crazy stuff. Both laughed, clearly entertained by Floyd's situation, as they kept poking fun at him over the alleged scams and his financial troubles.
You look great. I feel good, training hard. Did Floyd not say get his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
You know what else he got?
And he got
tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, that's heavy shit. That's heavy shit.
It's hard to get out from these
fucking
guys.
right it is, especially when I'm on top of you.
Conor McGregor didn't stop with just a few jabs. He took it even further, sarcastically offering to help Floyd Mayweather with his financial issues. McGregor jokingly claimed that if Floyd was struggling to pay off his scam-related troubles, he'd be willing to help through real estate, no less. With a smirk, Conor joked about dropping $120 million to bail Floyd out, all while continuing to mock him for his downfall.
120. Should be 120 for you and Mayweather, right? I agree. I'll pay that.
Conor McGregor made it clear that the scam allegations will keep hurting Floyd Mayweather. He pointed out that while he's handling his own taxes, the IRS is now after Floyd. Laughing, Conor sarcastically suggested that Floyd must be on something, hinting at his possible involvement with liquor and other vices, all while continuing to show off his wealth.
Are you gonna manage your money well, so you don't have to, endure the same thing Mayweather's going through? How does it look, mate? I'm on Rodeo Drive. Right. Blown fucking through loads of it. Do you think? No, I don't know. I'll be smart.
Conor McGregor offered a sharp piece of advice, urging Floyd Mayweather to take serious action, starting with paying off his debts to the IRS. He pointed out that Floyd has been badly exposed, and the weight of the scam controversy seems too much for him to handle. Conor suggested that Floyd should stay retired for good, focus on settling his financial issues, and stop worrying about maintaining his public image.
Just to pay back the IRS, like, give a what he did. I don't give a.
Right.
I don't care what he's doing.
He should have stayed retired.
He should have stayed retired.
Vultures, right?
Now.
That's the honest truth.
Man, your videos are looking intense.
He should have paid his taxes and stayed.
Jake Paul echoed similar criticism, accusing Floyd Mayweather of always being driven by a constant thirst for money. He also claimed that Floyd has failed to pay his taxes, adding to the growing list of issues surrounding the boxing legend.
Left field. It just seems like this guy is money hungry. It seems like, he hasn't paid his taxes or some shit, and he just wants to fight everyone. He's almost 50 years old, and this guy is calling out.
Jake Paul didn't hold back, warning Floyd Mayweather to stay off social media or risk facing relentless trolling from him. He accused Floyd of being broke and financially struggling, especially with the recent scam controversies. Jake also called Floyd out for still owing money to his brother, Logan Paul, from their exhibition match.
Who knows what Floyd Mayweather is doing, but honestly, he's just looking like a clown. The response he gave to me, everything, like, it just doesn't add up. He is out of pocket, and he's struggling. Like, he clearly took an L, and don't get on social media if you're afraid of getting your feelings hurt.
Meanwhile, voicing his...
Oscar De La Hoya also shared his thoughts, stating that it's clear Floyd Mayweather has been damaging his own legacy. He expressed disbelief at Floyd's efforts to steal the spotlight, questioning what he was really hoping to achieve with all the flashy displays of wealth. Now that Floyd has been exposed, De La Hoya said it marks a major low point, one that could permanently tarnish his legacy.
You have Floyd crawling out of his little rock, trying to sabotage or trying to steal the thunder. I don't know what he was trying to do, but look, I mean, people know that Floyd is Floyd, and that's fine.
Commenting on...
Oscar De La Hoya commented on the fallout, stating that Floyd Mayweather has been fully exposed by the scam, and it's the direct result of his lifelong obsession with money. All he ever chased was wealth, Oscar remarked. Now he's being consumed by his own actions. He added that this outcome isn't surprising, pointing out that fighters like Floyd, who focus solely on material gain, often end up broke.
Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess...
Absolutely.
Oscar De La Hoya reflected on whether Floyd Mayweather would take the accusations seriously or even consider a comeback, expressing little hope. He pointed out that Floyd's only real motivation for fighting was always money. Now that he's been exposed so severely, Oscar said it's hard to see a bright future for him moving forward.
He's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking...
While Floyd Mayweather has been showing off his wealth with flashy necklaces and luxury cars like his Lamborghini, 50 Cent has come forward with allegations that Floyd scammed him. 50 Cent shared that when Floyd was in jail, he stepped in and helped him out financially. However, when it was time for Floyd to return the favor, he acted like he had no memory of the situation.
$1,000 chains, new Lamborghini, and I'm sitting there going, when you gonna give me the money? But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail.
Are we talking over $2 million?
Just about that. When he finally does bring up the actual situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. I didn't tell y'all to do that. And I'm looking at him and he looked in my face and he told me.
And there you have it, folks. Floyd Mayweather's fall from grace. From being the king of money to getting caught up in scandal and bankruptcy, it's tough to watch, especially when someone who built an empire around wealth is now facing the consequences. What's next for Mayweather? Will he make a comeback, or has this scandal permanently tarnished his legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this ongoing drama. Until next time, stay tuned.